Welcome everyone to a week 3 presentation of Tecmo Owners League action. We've got Led Zeppelin versus Creedence Clearwater Revival. No, that's not right. Led Zeppelin, owned by Dave Matthews, which is kind of funny all by itself. And the Chicago Robbers, owned by Eugene Lamont Stevens, who's been an old stalwart in this league for a while. Let's get it going. 3, 2, 1. So what's nice about being in season is there's always something to pay attention to. And Led Zeppelin is 1-1. But with a plus 17 point differential. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Plus 20. That's pretty good. Nice return there. Modest return, I should say. Big sack by Charles Tillman. Whoever Charles Tillman is. Deep to, oh my God. How did that happen? Robert Plant was wide open, I believe. Unless Robert Plant's a quarter. Oh my God. This is a very bizarre beginning to a football game. A lot of misspelled names. A fluky missed touchdown and then a safety. And now here come the Robbers. Ooh, that must be Jim McMahon, if I recall. 8 yards there on a short dump-off pass on a play action. Shotgun, is this? This is a pass. It's not a draw. Incomplete. Double tight end set. That's my favorite set in Tecmo. Double tight end set, even though I think it's RB2 in one of the spots. I don't think it's actually 2 tight ends, but a first down nonetheless. And we've seen this shotgun play before. He throws into double coverage and snags it anyway, 4 yards. Tackle for a loss there, I believe. Or he got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. Pass play, looking for receivers. Got options. This should be a touchdown, but it's not. It is not. And here comes a field goal attempt. And that is good. 5-0. Well, I said we started. What the hell? He must be intentionally misspelling former Chicago Bears players' names. Either that or this is another farm out by Bobby. Some guy from the other side of the world. Thrown into coverage, knocked away. So, Jimmy Page is the quarterback here. Draw play. I've always been kind of disappointed with how poorly the draw plays work in Tecmo. And there's an interception, folks. And this game could not start off much worse for Led Zeppelin. $5-0. I don't know if I've ever in the history of my announcing announced a 5-0 game before in Tecmo. And there's an interception. This is a slot fest. Charles Tillman coming down with another sack. I don't know why he's on the defensive line unless that's part of the joke. There's more than a few reverses in this playbook. Deep pass to Robert Plant, who actually catches it this time. And just like before, oh my God, look at the closing speed on those D-backs. Knocking on the door of the goal line here. Led Zeppelin could totally erase an awful start to the game with a touchdown here, and that's what they do. We're not expecting reverse at the 1 yard line. And I don't blame them for that. And then completely nullifying the whole point of the reverse, taking advantage of the receiver's speed. He just line plunges it. This is a curious setup here by Led Zeppelin. I'm no expert, but I'm a little confused. So the Robbers get the ball back, pro form, tight end at the top, you know the deal. Rollout play action, who's it gonna be? Throws across the middle, caught by Brandon Marshall. I did not get a chance to see whether or not his name was actually spelled correctly. Same play, I think. This time it's much better covered, and he throws it into the O-line. Oh, wow. I believe that was a draw play, fumble. Recovered by the Robbers. That's a huge gain, folks, by Jim McMahon. He'll take it inside the 5 yard line. Line plunge to the 2. Another line plunge to the 1. This would be a huge disappointment if they get this far and don't score a touchdown. It's a pass on 3rd and 1. Throws it across the middle. It will be caught for a touchdown. Gale Sayers? This one's spelled correctly. So I'm just confused now. Jim McMahon is spelled correctly. And the Robbers will go up 12-7. Solid game so far. A lot of chaotic, a lot of hecticness. Stuff that just quite frankly didn't make sense. From wide open receivers dropping passes to spelling of players' names. But who am I to judge on that? Because I spell Harold Ramis wrong every time I punch it in the spreadsheet. Play action, wide open at the top. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Robert Plant. Knocked away the safety. Closed the gap just in time. This was a call play, folks, and Charles Tillman will take him down from the defensive line. Charles Tillman is apparently an excellent pass rusher on the Robbers. And that's a touchdown for Robert Plant. And it's about to be a tie ball game. Nope. Spoke too soon. 13-12. Here come the Robbers on a return. Devin Hester is going to take it from the end zone to about the 23. Looking for a receiver. Oh, wow. Thrown into coverage, picked off, and the ball is coming back the other way. Yeah, folks, I don't know how else to describe it. This is a calamity of errors game. Nice play there on the rollout. The QB finds the receiver short for a first down. Jimmy Page is the quarterback. I typically think the lead singer as the quarterback of the band, but he's out there in the top wide receiver spot. And there's a reverse play that goes nowhere, and they're going to attempt a field goal. Wow. They let that drag out to the last second, and this might not be good, folks. Knocked off the post. Ugh, calamity of errors. What can I say? The coaches should be in the locker room right now reaming everyone a new asshole, because it seems like everyone has their head up their asses. And here we go. Devin Hester getting a chance with his short kick and gets nowhere. Double tight end set. Handoff. Line plunge gets a yard. I think that was an off tackle run, but the running back did not. And the quarterback's just going to do it himself again. And quite frankly, that's been one of their best plays. The quarterback just saying, my supporting cast sucks, and I'm just going to do it myself. Oh, boy. Almost an instant replay. I don't think it was the same play as before, but definitely the interception occurred right around the same spot. And we got a wide open receiver, Robert Plant, with a JJ touchdown. And Led Zeppelin is about to take a commanding lead here if they can make the extra point, which is not something we could take for granted. Wow. A lot of pressure. 20-12. They're up 2 scores right now, and anytime you're up 2 scores in the second half, you got to be feeling good about yourself. I don't know about you, but I would. And Devin Hester with his best return of the game. He took it from deep in the end zone to the 27, 28-yard line. And that's where the Robbers will start. Nice little dump off there. Oof. With the way that Zeppelin secondary has been playing today, I would not be taking chances like that. This is a deep throw. Brandon Marshall takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. The Robbers aren't dead yet, folks. Brandon Marshall from Jim McMahon. The point is up. The point is good. 20-19. Doesn't really matter right now, but we'll see if it matters in the grand scheme of things. Pro-formed. Wow. Oh my goodness. This has just been such an awkward game. Every time you think one team is getting a little momentum, something stupid happens. The Robbers were just 2 scores down a moment ago, and now they're big sack by Cashmere, so that will help. 3rd and 21. The Robbers are 1 play away from not taking advantage of a huge turnover. Let's see what they do here. The pass is blocked, and they will have to punt it away. That was a sorry series by the Chicago Robbers after a huge momentum swing. And here we go, 1st and 10, 2019. Looking for a receiver. He's got 2, actually, 2 deep. Is this accurate? It is. It hits Robert Plant right in stride. And folks, I believe that's his 3rd touchdown of the game. Robert Plant from Jimmy Page. And the extra point is blocked. So, I said before, extra points might come into play, might play a factor in this game. More specifically, the lack of extra points. Robbers throw short over the middle. I believe that, if I had to guess, that was Alshon Jeffrey. About 10 yards down the field. They'll get a first down after the run after catch. Jim McMahon's going to take it himself. See, that's the thing that got him injured. So many times in the 80s, he just took matters upon himself and just got crushed. If you haven't ever checked out the Charles Martin hit in the Packer-Bears game in 1986, you should all go check that out. That was some bullshit. Might have cost the Bears back-to-back Super Bowls. And the Robbers aren't dead yet. Touchdown. Jim McMahon to Brandon Marshall. It's weird saying this out loud as a Bears fan. Yes, I am basically an Alcoholics Anonymous for Bears fans. I try to hide it, but every once in a while it comes out. It's a bit strange saying these players' names, these combination of players. They're from different eras. Nice play there by the Zeppelin offense. The quarterback made a great throw and a great decision. Reading that defense. Play action, roll out, looking for a receiver. Everybody looked covered to me. Same play, I believe, yes. And everybody's covered again, except he's going to throw it short. Those quick, decisive decisions by the quarterback make all the difference in the world here in T-Well. Reverse play. This one will gain a few yards, but enough for the first down. And that's really all that mattered. Lots of motion before this play. It's a reverse to the top. I think that's the first time they called the top reverse today. And they'll get 9.5 yards out of that. Offensive coordinator for the Led Zeppelin team is starting to get the hang of this. Just at the right time. We got a half a quarter. Big sack by Charles Tillman. Tight end at the top. Receivers. Both running fly routes. But the quarterback couldn't decide who to throw to and just took it himself. 3rd and 12. Definitely within field goal range. But their kicker has been less than stellar. And stopped just short of the first down. They're going to go for it. Given the kicker's performance, can't say I blame him. A reverse, though? What the hell just happened? Wow! A defender got in there, broke up the reverse. And the original ball carrier had no clue what to do. Folks, we might be headed to overtime. Pro form, tight end at the top. Are we going to see another safety? 3rd down and 22 already? Oh boy. Thrown into coverage, knocked away. Led Zeppelin is going to get one last chance to win this in regulation. Thank goodness the clock does not run on special teams plays here in TOL. Wow, what a punt. That's exactly what they needed. Short return, and Zeppelin will start off at their own 39-yard line. Still plenty of time, though. Dump off to the running back, and that'll be about 12 yards. They'll cross midfield on that play, and it's just not a good situation because it's clear. Oh, wow. What happened there? That was the worst draw play I've ever seen. Are you going to do it again? Oh, it's the play action. Looking for receivers. Oh my goodness. The kicker is not good enough on Led Zeppelin, I don't believe, to make it from here. I think they would still need a good 25 yards for that kicker to have a shot. They will punt it away, and this all but guarantees we're headed to overtime, folks. The 2-0 Robbers versus the 1-1 Led Zeppelin team. Oh boy. This could be trouble, but it's not. All right, folks, let's go to overtime. No points in the fourth quarter. Someone's got to win. I'm not sure in this instance, given this matchup here, that getting the ball first is really an advantage. But I do appreciate that they didn't start it off with an onside kick. I still have nightmares about my playoff game in which, for no apparent reason, why are you kidding me, Devin Hester? Living up to the bill. And this is sudden death overtime, folks. This isn't for the weak of heart. They're just going to kick it and be done with it. Oh my gosh, that's low though. Is he close enough? Oh my goodness. 29-26, the Robbers take it. Fun game, bizarre game. Lots of yards by Jimmy Page. A lot of interceptions by both quarterbacks. And that'll do it for Joe Shitbag Mitchell.